Hi guys, welcome back to 7th Crown Tarot. If this is your first time being here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Today I wanted to do a reading for the 8-8 portal. This is a really cool time of the year, and this year it's especially potent because this is 2024. And if you understand numerology, 2, 2, 4 is 8. So it's like 888. So what this portal is for is it's for getting rid of things that no longer serve you and kind of taking time to reflect on what it is that you want in your life and what you don't want in your life anymore. So kind of like a full moon, right? Also, 8 is the number of abundance, which is why, you can't really see it, but I changed the orb to green. So, it's green. We're going to get started on the reading here. So, let me see what Spirit has to say. What is it that what's coming for my collective? What is coming for my collective in this 8-8 portal? What's coming for my collective? Just gonna move things around for a moment. What is coming for my collective? I get the feeling that you're going to no longer feel, I don't want to say lesser than, but at a disadvantage. I think that's the right word. You're not going to feel at a disadvantage to a situation or a person around you. In the past, you definitely felt like you were in danger in some form or fashion. And now you're going to feel like the power is in your hands. The power is in your hands to change your destiny going forward. You've become hyper aware of your thoughts and the fact that it was stealing your joy. Like, these thoughts that you had around the situation were definitely stealing your joy. And you've liberated yourself from that and allowed yourself to see through the eyes of God, is what I'm hearing. Source, universe, whatever you believe in. You're seeing yourself from a higher perspective, from your spirit's perspective. So maybe right now, Spirit is lending you their eyes so that you can see yourself for who you truly are and how powerful you truly are. This is so that you can courageously step into what it is you want and let go of what it is that you don't want. So that you can see the tests that people have passed with you and move accordingly. It's to unstick you from a situation, from a sticky situation. I see a fly stuck to like that curly sticky tape. But I feel like that's them. Someone that's stuck that wants to keep you stuck. And it's like the more people that they can get stuck, the less... It's like they're in denial about how stuck they are. And you unsticking yourself is triggering to them. So in the past, what they were trying to do was keep you stuck so that they could keep deluding themselves that they weren't stuck, or maybe that they weren't as stuck as you, because there was some sort of power dynamic here. Like we said in the beginning, a power dynamic has shifted. So there was a power dynamic in which they imposed their will and their thoughts over who they thought you were and compared to them. But you were just dimming your flame because you could tell that if you fully lit up, that it would burn this person. But now you're not caring anymore because you see that this person even when you dim your flame, like they have ill intent, is what I'm seeing. So now you're not allowing this person into your inner circle, and you're making sure to protect yourself. I'm seeing emotionally and psychologically. You've got really crazy boundaries up with this person. So in the coming portal, you're going to be stepping away from this person. It could be physically, you could be moving away from this person. You could be introducing some sort of new dynamic with them that they might not be happy with, but you're kind of just like, whatever, if you talk about me poorly, then that's on you. Because at this point, people, like, there's enough in the ethers and also in just like that person's sphere. Like, I don't know, I get the words like sphere of influence. Like, you have such like a powerful sphere of influence at this point that even when this person speaks, it comes out, like, no matter how convincing they used to be, it's like their influence is no longer holding any kind of it's not holding any kind of value to the people around them. They don't have these people's trust. They broke people's trust too many times. They broke your trust, and that's why you walked away. You gave them a chance, even though you kind of sensed that this person might not be great at, like, keeping trust. You trusted them anyway. You gave people a chance. So why are we talking about this, Spirit? Why are we talking about this? The moon and death. Which one comes first? Okay, so it goes from death to the moon. You're in an in-between phase right now. You're in an in-between dark phase where you kind of don't know where you're going, and you know that this next step, like getting away from this person, maybe they have some sort of like actual influence over your life, and it might feel safe to be around this person, but at the same time like very dangerous. And so it almost feels like a risk, you stepping away from this person. But the thing is, you've taken so many risks in your life and seen it, or at least one risk very similar to this one, seen it pan out in your favor. And so you're taking the time to really reflect on your past experiences. And you're saying, hey, it's worked out before, so why wouldn't it work out now? You're not about to let anyone disempower you, because you're the King of Wands. This is in reverse. So it's like this person was trying to disempower you. Above that, we have the Empress. Anything else, Spirit? I'm hearing you're spitting mad fire right now. So you could be kind of just dishing out what people gave to you, or you could be very protective over the people around you. Yeah, you got the Lovers. You got the Lovers. So there's some sort of protection here over the people that you love, but also I'm feeling like you're being protected right now as you take this risky step. As you take a risky step into the cold and what seems like the cold. But the thing is that the Tower is something that's supposed to happen, so you shouldn't resist it, because it was going to happen in one way or another. And when you resist it, it's like pulling back a slingshot. if you're pulling it back really far, that power amplifies and it gets even worse. But if you kind of stop midway pulling it, like it doesn't slingshot so far, if that makes sense. So what's coming next in this time of darkness? What's coming next in this time of darkness? Ten of Cups. You got some fulfillment coming in here for you. You're going to really be able to let your inner child dance. And if you're with somebody else, it's like, yeah, I really do see a lot of like coupling here. There's a strong emphasis on you traveling this road with one other person, whereas in the past you had been traveling this road alone. You'd gone and done this risk. It's like it's been far riskier. So this time around it's nothing. It's like a cakewalk. You know, there's that expression. So I don't know how long you've been on this channel, or if you're new here, I have some, like a deck that I created at the very beginning, inspired by Moments with Mo, and I'm sure he was inspired by other people, but it's like cue cards, and they have like different writing on them. So let's try to get our hands on this one and shuffle it. My hands are girl hands, so it is kind of hard to shuffle these very gigantic cards. But okay, so what messages do you have? I already shuffled this quite well. What messages do you have for my collective? What messages do you have for my collective for this 8/8 portal? Ooh, these are hard to shuffle too. Let me splay it out instead. You know, here I thought I was going to be able to get away from splaying out the cards, because that's what I was doing with the last deck, and this is why I put it on a stiffer cardstock. But I don't know, it's just, I guess I can't get away from having to do this. Maybe this is just what wants to happen. So I'm seeing this guy poke out. The universe is being just as generous with you as you have been in the past with other people. This is your karma. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so we got a few cards here that I'll go through. So you got generous and split. So it's like you, like we said earlier, like you were so generous with the people around you, always, regardless of how much you had, that now universe is like splitting the difference with you, because this caused like profit. This caused like universal profit. I'm hearing everybody benefited in the long run because of what you did and what you didn't do as well. Maybe there were certain actions that you held back on because you're a very abundant person and you have good values, good judgment, and like nobody's perfect, but you definitely did a good job in maintaining who it was that you know you are. You also have closure, and redirection is divine protection. So there's some sort of situation or situations here that have been kind of karmic and cyclical, you know, difficult, that have kind of been blocking you coming into this place of feeling like you can be at home. And you'll be receiving closure during this 8/8 portal. Or maybe you'll be creating that closure. You'll be guided to create closure with certain people, certain situations in a very graceful manner. And I think a lot of people that have been hating on you actually really do look up to you, because they say, I could never. And Cleopatra, or maybe this is just people in general, they see you as like beautiful, smart, fascinating, interesting, capable, and you're really inspiring people during this 8-8 portal. People are going to start modeling who it is that they could be, or imagining who it is that they could be, and how much is possible just based off of your recent efforts, based off of the things that you've done in your recent past. Question mark. Nobody knows where you're going. Like, at any given time, people are uncertain of what your next step is. You could be a very unpredictable person. That's what I'm getting. And a vacation is coming too. This could feel like a permanent vacation. Whatever it is that you're stepping into, when you go through that 8-8 portal, it's like you're going through a permanent vacation. Because it's right above split. So it's like you're splitting into your destiny. And going into your destiny is going to feel like a vacation. You're going to feel so grateful for it every day. All day, all night. Everything that happens is, we got share. Oh, I get the phrasing, you're going to get your lion's share. Everything that you desire is going to happen in this 8-8 portal. So really put your... Okay, I got a message here. I got a channel. So, universe, God, whoever it is that you... I'm hearing look up to. They're saying that you've earned a certain seat. You have a reputation with the spirit realm for being dependable, for challenging the right people, for challenging the right, despite how it makes you look at first, because you know that the truth always comes out, and you've earned certain things. You've earned the ability to ask for what it is that you want because you're so humble and you're so ready to give everything. And I'm almost thinking of like the Fool. And the Fool he's 0, right? He's the first one. He's the one that goes on the Fool's journey. And he learns all these things, so it's like you're always humble. You're always ready to learn from other people, from situations, from even like sad things that you've gone through. Like they're, to you, you see them as like learning lessons. And sorry, I know we're going on a tangent here, but universe wants you to know you can ask for anything during this 8-8 portal, and universe will provide. And this one actually came out upside down, so I will leave it that way. Okay, this is this other energy. That's why. Someone here is somewhat of like a copycat, I want to say, because they got condemned and one size fits all. So maybe someone is feeling like they have like a lot of bad luck and they're hoping to get rid of that bad luck by copying what it is that you're doing in some way. Maybe it's like an energetic way, maybe it's like quite literally copying what you're doing, or acting the way that you're acting, like trying to, like, I for some reason get the word facsimile, and I forget the definition of that, but look it up. It's FASCIMILI? Something like that, but it's like FASC. That's the spelling of it, facsimile. But this person is like putting up a front, and they can't figure out how it is that you're doing all this stuff, right? They're like a little kid. they want, but they're not willing to put in the hard work. And these are the types of people that will be left in the dust. This could be the person that you're leaving behind, or people that you're leaving behind, because they don't, like, they keep asking for advice, but then they don't take it, and it's just, like, annoying. So you're cleansing your energy right now of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And, I want to know if there's, like, anything, like, really big that's coming in for my collective. A release of worries. I think that's the biggest thing for you right now. You just want to not be worried. It's like you have such minimal desires. So I think the reason this is coming up is because the universe wants you to not play small and not ask small. It's like 3 birds, 2 landed in front, and it looks like one is feeding the other. That's cute. But yeah, when I was saying don't play small, 3 birds flew by. So that was definitely a sign. Don't play small. Make sure to ask for big things. Things that you think are big, because you're deserving. You are no longer supposed to act like, like it's a small thing. Because you've done so many big things for people. You're going to be able to invest. And I don't know, here, just one moment. I hope that was, that the audio was recording. Someone was calling me on my phone randomly, and I'm not sure what that was, but maybe you didn't hear me. So you're going to be able to invest here with the 8-8 portal. It's going to be all about financial stability for you, releasing worries, like basically establishing yourself in like a haven, like your own haven. King of Pentacles. And leaving where you are despite how people feel about it. Not worrying about the logistics too much, but making sure to pay attention to, or maybe you won't have to worry about the logistics too much, because everything will just kind of fall into place for you. And not only fall into place, but the moment that you decide that you're going to move in that direction, things will be put into place for you by universe. So whatever big step that you're worried about taking, if you're worried about it, start taking small steps towards it. So cute. There's like a little yellow finch. Adorable. You know what? I'm gonna grab a few more of these because I really like these white cards. I still have a few more that I have to write, because I have like a whole stack of them. That's like, it's like this, right? And they're like small cards, but anyway. So we have, it's just an inkling, and hello, I just want to have fun. Anarchy. You feel really put in a box right now, and your whole life, you've had an inkling that having fun is the secret. And people are like, you're crazy. Having fun is not the secret. Having fun is a childish thing, and you should, like, give that up. You should stop doing what it is that you love, because that's never going to give you money, and that's only going to make you poor and worried, and they're just, like, injecting all of these fears into you. And you've spent your whole life getting to this point, which now you're opening the doors into this reality, where you're not going to be saying, I told you so. You're going to be showing I told you so. Like, it's gonna be without a shadow of a doubt that these people should have listened to you. But instead, they listen to society, and what society tells them to do is to basically live in a traumatized state of separation from child self, which is so wrong. When we come into this earth, we're children and we have this connection to source. Kids have this crazy connection to source. They have a connection to the other side. So, and a lot of people say the kids are really wise, and that's not for no reason. Like, kids have a connection. They don't even know what they're saying sometimes, but they're channeling. They are constant channels. That connection that we have with our childhood self is crucial to our success. Without that connection, we cannot be successful. And you're showing people in this coming era of humanity, I'm hearing, you're showing them that success relies on you connecting with your higher self. And that you cannot be successful without, I said higher self, I meant to say child self. So this could be like a deep understanding of children subconsciously, that they have a clean, unencumbered, like a line to higher self. They know what they want. I remember when I was a little kid, I wanted to be an artist. And my whole life I've been an artist. And that's never going to change. I'm always going to be an artist. This is just a different level of artistry. And I feel like for you, it's the same thing. It's like you've known your whole life. You haven't detached from that. And now you're going to show people that don't support you on this journey that it's worth it to follow it, even if it means leaving them behind in some way. Well, that's what I have for you guys right now. And I hope you have a good 8/8 portal. Make sure to set your intentions. Make sure to think about what it is that you want, who you want to be, and don't aim small, because, you know, your confidence is so much higher than it was last year, isn't it? Because I can feel who this is, and if you are this person, which I feel you are, your confidence is going to be even higher next year, and you're going to wish that you had wished for something bigger. So think about your craziest dream, or just think about how that feels. What feelings you want to feel on the daily. What would be your dream life? You could include anything in there, and just watch it unfold. Anyway, good luck, guys. Have a good 8/8 portal, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, bye. Oh, also, if you like how I read, there's in the description there's my email, and I have some readings open. I'm about to launch my website too, so you can just directly order from there, look at the reviews and stuff. Anyway, have a good day. If you like how I read, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, interact in some way, and I'll see you next time.